Trời, tích cực để thế. Oh, hello, Mr. Oh, yeah. So we have provide somebody with something, and over here we say provide the class with the general idea of who you are. Okay, now let's continue.
Who you are. First, begin with your name, what it means, why your parents chose this name.
So,
first begin with your name.
Now, if you want to
begin with.
If you want the word, but you want to use the word begin in a sentence, how can you make it? First, begin
with.
Okay, great. So we have first begin with your name, what it means, why your parents chose this name, and
you will provide this class with a general idea of who you are. First, begin with your name, what it means, why your parents chose this name, and how you feel about it.
How you feel about it?
Very good. So, how do you feel about it? So, say to the class all the things all the things relating to your name.
Next, tell us your history. Where you were born, when you were born, where you grew up.
When you were born.
Yeah, that's it. Yep, you got the answer right. And Tường, good job. Senior.
And, if you like, how your parents met.
Parents met.
Parents met.
Yeah, that's it, Son and Anne. Okay, you say how your parents met. So everything relating to your name and the history of yourself as well. The time you were born, the place you were born, and even how your parents met. Yes, so interesting story about yourself, Ray.
Then give us more personal information about yourself.
Personal information.
Personal information.
Good job. So all of the things there are personal information and something more. For example,
items should include your hobbies, talents, things.
Hobby, talent.
Talent.
Very good. So we have hobbies, talent.
Things you like, dislikes, your passion, goals, dreams, and so forth.
Parentship.
Your passion.
Your again, please. I heard
Passion.
different answers. Now listen to this again.
Talents, things you like, dislikes, your passion, goals, dreams, and so forth.
Your passion.
Passion.
Can you spell the word?
P-A-T.
Passion.
Good job. P-A-S-S is okay. So we have the word passion. Know the meaning of the word? Nope, you got it right. So what does that mean? Passion in Vietnamese. Đam mê. Okay, dude, you got it right, everyone. Now, so you should include some personal information. For example, your hobby, what you like, what you dislike, your talent, what you are good at, and your passion, your goals, your dreams, and so forth. We have the word so forth here. Can you guess what that means? To talk about many things, and you make a list, like, dislike, passion, goals, dreams, and so forth. So the word so forth here. Okay, được. Thank you. You have hơn thế nữa and some more. Yeah. Come on.
Please turn in your outline by the next class.
Turn in your outline.
Very good. And so we have cái gì nhỉ? Nộp bài, nộp cái outline của em vào tuần tới. So you see, when you want to give a speech, you need to make an outline first, and then you deliver the speech to everyone, right? So that is the way that we do, the same with writing an essay. You need to brainstorm the ideas, make an outline, then you start writing. Okay, so never forget to make an outline before you do anything, even though it is a speech or if it is an essay, writing an essay. Okay.
The speeches will begin the week after you turn in your outline.
The what?
The speech will begin
class. The speeches will begin the week after you turn in your outline.
Yeah. So you all right when you say the speech will begin the week after you turn in your outline. So you understand the meaning of the conversation. Now let's look at the questions again. Tell me, what do you choose for number one? So we need to listen to what the man says.
Yeah.
1. What did the lecturer mean here?
You will provide this class with a general idea of who you are.
Who you are. Các bạn ở đây. Tell the class about yourself. Em thấy nó tự động nhất từ đề rồi.
Okay, now let's listen to this.
You will provide this class with a general idea of who you are.
You will
Provide
the class with general idea of who you are. Okay, so general information about the class, yes or no?
No.
General idea about who you are, not about the class. So A is not the answer. B, general speech.
No.
No. C, a general speech here, that means a speech about something that is not specific. But in this lecture, the lecturer wants you to talk about who you are, to talk about your name and your history. So the topic of the speech is specific, not general, right? So B is not the answer. C?
Say no.
Find out who you are. Yeah, you are not going to find out. You are not going to define who you are, but you just tell who you are. Okay, so is the answer. Yeah, Dirk, you got it right. And number two?
Number 2, C, right?
Yeah, right. The last sentence over here. The speech begin the week. Yeah. So let's continue with another one. Here we have a a flow chart in which we can summarize the content of the lecture, the part of the lecture. Now look at this. I gave you a sample with the previous exercise. So now you do it. Narrative speech, who am I, name, history, personal information. So can any one of you using the clues here and give me a summary to the lecture? Anyone volunteers to do that? Tường, can you?
Yeah.
Try to give a summary to the lecture that we have listened using the clues here.
Clues. Sao nhỉ?
What is the duty of a student?
Is who am I?
Now tell me, what does the lecturer want the student to do?
Cô em không nghe gì cô ạ.
Em không nghe được cô nói hả?
Bây giờ rõ, lúc nãy em nghe được.
Rồi, đường truyền nó hơi có vấn đề đúng không? Now, firstly, chúng ta có từ speech. Okay, we have a narrative speech. So, what verb can you use with the word narrative speech here?
Narrative. Có nghĩa là tường thuật.
Rồi, lúc nãy bạn Đức bạn nói và cô đã giải thích rồi đúng không? Một cái bài nói kể chuyện gì đấy thôi, mà chúng ta dùng động từ gì nhỉ? Narrative speech is a noun phrase. Verb do you use with this? For example, we write a narrative essay, and now we have a speech. So we say Từ gì đi với từ speech?
Speed à?
Speech. You could use so thầy cô giáo cầu các bạn sinh viên kể về bản thân mình đúng không? So can you say that we use the phrase give a narrative speech? The lecturer cô giáo đề nghị này hoặc là yêu cầu bạn kể về bản thân mình. So can you say that? Now let me start that. Okay, the lecturer asks the students to give a narrative speech.
Narrative speed.
About what?
About who you are.
About who you are. Okay. And what are you going to talk about?
About hobbies. Passion.
Yeah.
Where and when you were born.
Okay, good job, Tường. So we say we have some clues here. The speech is about your name first. What are you going to talk about your name?
My name and the meaning of my name.
And
why I get that name.
yeah, one more thing.
And why the parent choose that name for me.
Okay, good. And maybe your feelings about your name, right? Do you like it or not? And next, you talk about your
history.
History. That means
when I was born.
Maybe when and where. Okay. And some interesting things like how your parents.
How I grew up.
How you grew up, okay, and how your parents met. If there is a very interesting story to tell the class about that, okay, so that will make the listeners more interested in your talk. And lastly, you talk about your
personal information.
Personal information, for example.
For example, my hobbies. Yeah, my hobbies, my passion, my dream.
Your dreams. Okay. So we can say that these can be an outline, right, for the narrative speech. So you make an outline before you give the speech. Yeah. Yeah, good job. Let's continue with another listening one. Short passage. Look at this and focus on the keywords in each question. Number one, why did the lecturer say this? A, because this ratio is the most appealing and pleasing to the eye. You know the word ratio? Ratio? Gọi là gì nhỉ? Tỷ lệ. Tỷ lệ giữa, ví dụ như là tỷ lệ chúng ta học nghệ thuật vẽ tranh chẳng hạn, đúng không? So we have a ratio to write your face in accordance with the whole body. So we have a ratio. Mình không thể vẽ một cái đầu quá to, một thân hình quá nhỏ được, đúng không? Và ngược lại, chúng ta phải có những cái tỷ lệ nhất định. So we have the word ratio. So the lecturer said that this ratio is the most appealing and pleasing to the eye. We have the phrase pleasing to the eye. Very interesting. And appealing, you know the word appealing? Yes or no?
Yes.
Well, so what that means? Em chỉ biết nghĩa thôi, đúng không? Thấy nghe là quen quen. Yeah, and we have a synonym in English. That means attractive.
Attractive.
Yeah, attractive by appearance. So when you look at something, when you look at, we say, a beautiful picture, we say that is an attractive picture or is an appealing picture. Yeah, we can say so. And B, because this ratio is new.
New. Ratio is new.
It's a ratio for a certain group of people, a specific.
What?
And D, the Greeks like this ratio the most. Oh. And number 2, since when have men known about the golden ratio? Since the invention of TV. It is a bit noisy from your place, so let me mute you for a while. Okay. So we have the invention of TV. B, since the early. C, very recently. Recently?
Gần đây.
That means it is close to the present time. And D, approximately. So how can you say this number? And can you?
Yeah. 1618.
Yes, go.
1618.
And 18 years ago. So this is the number of years. Okay. Now let's listen and choose the answer question. Don't forget to note down your answers on your piece of paper so that you can calculate the number of correct answers at the end of the lesson. Okay. Listen, please.
D. Listen to part of a lecture and answer the questions. Okay, class, let's say that you are a designer that needs to design a rectangular TV or a swimming pool. Would you randomly select any ratio, or would you follow a certain rule? If you are smart and know geometry, you will use the golden ratio. This ratio has a length to width ratio of approximately 1.618. Since the early Greeks, it has been known as the most visually appealing ratio to the eye. Or we can find many things around us that utilize this ratio. For example, the Greek Parthenon and widescreen TVs. The golden ratio appears in art, architecture, and even in natural structures. Why don't you find one around you? 1. Why did the lecturer say this? If you are smart and know geometry, you will use the golden ratio.
What word did you hear?
1828. Me.
I cannot hear you.
2. According to the lecture, since when have men known about the golden ratio?
Can you choose the answer?
I think 1A and 2A.
A.
Double A. Double A.
Okay. Others?
1A, 2C.
A, C. So you have different answers to number 2. Yeah? Type anything to me? You're not decided yet. Okay, so now let's continue. I will let you listen to this one more time. So we do the gap filling exercise and then we will decide the answer. Look, why not? Why couldn't you hear clearly? Có tiếng ồn gì ấy ạ? Okay, so this time we'll listen to this again. And then we do the gap filling here. This is 229. Now, let me see.
D. Listen to part of a lecture and answer the questions. Okay, class, let's say that you are a designer that needs to design a rectangular TV or a
Rectangular
TV.
So we have the word TV. So what word comes before TV? One more time. You can catch the sound.
designer that needs to design a rectangular TV or
What? Yeah, one more time.
needs to design a rectangular TV or
Rectangular TV.
So what is rectangular?
Rectangular.
It is a kind of shape. What shape is the TV? It is not square. It is not circle, but it is rectangle. Okay.
Hộp chữ nhật à?
Rectangular TV, hình chữ nhật, đúng không? Bởi vì thế chúng ta sẽ có cái tỷ lệ. If it is square, it is easy because the four edges are equal. But if it is rectangular, we need to know how long is the length and how long is the width. So we need a ratio there. Hãy thử tưởng tượng xem nếu em cần phải thiết kế một cái TV hình chữ nhật hoặc là một cái hình một cái gì swimming pool, một bể bơi bao giờ nó cũng là một hình chữ nhật, đúng không? Vậy thì câu hỏi của thầy là
For a swimming pool, would you randomly select any ratio?
Would you mind?
Would you randomly select?
Yes, very good.
Would you follow a certain rule?
Now listen.
Would you randomly select any ratio? Or would you follow a certain rule? If you are smart.
Okay, randomly select. Yeah, you're right. Đức and Phương. Đó. Hãy chọn một cái tỷ lệ một cách ngẫu nhiên nào, hay là or would you?
Or would you follow a rule?
The rule, certain rule.
Yeah. Or would you follow a certain rule?
If you are smart and know geometry, you will use the golden ratio.
Golden ratio.
Bạn thông minh hoặc là bạn biết về hình học một chút thì bạn sẽ sử dụng cái
Lẽ vàng.
golden ratio.
Lẽ vàng.
Các bạn nhé, nhà cô có khách.
Golden ratio.
Ding, ding, ding. Bài dân lôi.
Okay. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I need to open the door for a guest. So sorry that it is very normal in our daily life, right? And we are learning online, so these incidents are unavoidable, right? Now let's continue. So use a golden ratio. Golden ratio.
This ratio has a length to width ratio of approximately 1.61.
Length to width.
Wow, you did a good job.
This ratio has a length to width ratio of
Length to
approximately
width.
1.618.
This ratio has a length to width ratio. It's chiều dài và chiều rộng. The length to width ratio of
What?
approximately. Chỉ thôi, đúng không? Khoảng hơn 1,5 lần một chút. Approximately 1.6. Now can you say this number? Listen to the way people say this number.
Width ratio of approximately 1.618.
1.618.
Okay, so 1.618. So we pronounce the number here individually. 1618. It is not like when we say that the number in the questions. This one we say 1,618, right? But over here we read the numbers individually. Nó có một cái dấu chấm ở đây, nó tương ứng với dấu phẩy trong tiếng Việt của mình, đúng không? Tức là 1,618. Chúng ta đọc lần lượt từng số lên. Nào, come on.
Since the early Greeks, it has been known as the most visually appealing ratio to the eye. Therefore,
since the early Greeks, cái tỷ lệ này has been known as the most visually appealing ratio to the eye. Visually appealing ratio. Interesting news. Một cái tỷ lệ rất là dễ chịu, ưa nhìn đối với mắt người, đúng không?
or we can find many things around us that utilize this ratio.
Find many things.
Agree.
For example, the Greek Parthenon and widescreen TVs. The golden ratio appears in art, architecture, and even in natural structures.
Architecture.
Architecture.
Yeah, architecture. Yeah, and
Even nature speaker.
Wow, listen to this.
Architecture, and even in natural structures.
Natural structure.
Good job, Trường. Theo cái tỷ lệ vàng này, tức là chiều dài so với chiều rộng, chiều dài dài hơn chiều rộng khoảng 1 phần. Đấy. Là tỷ lệ vàng. Là bây giờ mình về mình kiểm tra lại xem là cái màn hình TV với màn hình máy tính của mình có đúng là theo tỷ lệ vàng này không nha. Okay. So now let's come back to our question. Tell me. This.
Why don't you find one around you? 1. Why did the lecturer say this? If you are smart and know geometry, you will use the golden ratio.
What did the lecturer say? What? Now tell me, what did the lecturer say? Did Đức A and B?
No geometry, you will use the golden ratio.
Nếu bạn biết về hình học một chút thì bạn sẽ sử dụng cái tỷ lệ vàng này, đúng không? A. Yes, it's most appealing and pleasing to the eye. And number 2, B. It's the early Greeks. Okay, now let's have a look at this. The lecturer only says that if you are smart and you know geometry, you will use the golden ratio. But in order to understand what he means by saying this, we need to refer to the meaning of the whole lecture, okay, or the sentences before that. So this is what we are learning in this unit, understanding the function of what is said. It is not a question about specific details in the listening, but it is about what the speaker infers or what the speaker implies. Okay. And number 2 here, we have, since the early Greeks, it has been known as most visually appealing. You're right. So number 2B. Congratulations, Đức, on your correct answers. And some of you, Đường and An. Okay. Oh, we have this. This is a summary as well. We have the golden ratio here. It is in the central position, and there are some arrows here. This is what the golden ratio means. Over here, the characteristic of the ratio, or why it is called a golden. Over here, discovery. So when people discover, and example. Now using the clues here, can you give me a summary to the talk? Anne, can you?
Yeah. Can you repeat? Can you repeat? I can hear you.
Oh, you cannot hear me?
Yeah.
These are the clues, the key information in the listening audio. Yeah. I would like you to use the clues here to make a summary in speech. to the audio.
Hey. Vẫn bất mãn.
Oh, you cannot hear me, An?
Không, thỉnh thoảng nó lại bị ngắt cái nối đấy ạ.
Bây giờ nghe được rõ chưa?
Rồi ạ. Thế khó nhỉ. Golden ratio.
So we can start by this lecture is about golden ratio.
Ratio. Yeah.
What is that?
Ratio là tỷ lệ.
So
Tỷ lệ vàng.
yes, can you use the clues here to answer the question? What is golden ratio?
I think golden ratio is perfect ratio vào nangs and rice.
Width. Yeah, the perfect ratio between the length and the width, or we say the ratio of the length to the width. Very good. And the number that we need to remember is about this ratio.
1.618.
Good. Come on. Why is this ratio a golden one?
Because it is most visually appearing.
Very good. So we have the word visually. In the question, we have the phrase pleasing to the eye. Remember?
Yeah.
And over here, we have the phrase visually appealing. So we use a synonym here. And another way to express the same meaning. Visually, visual tức là thuộc về tầm nhìn, đúng không? So, interesting way. Come on, when did this ratio invented? Or when did people start to know about this ratio?
It's in the early Greeks, right?
And the last one, where can you see the golden ratio?
In the Parthenon or in the YN and in the widescreen TV.
Anywhere else? Can you see this?
In the pool.
Pardon?
Maybe. Not sure about it.
Maybe a swimming pool, right?
Yeah.
Something in a rectangular shape.
Rectangle, like such as let me see, a box, maybe.
A box, yeah, maybe a rectangular box. Agree. Or maybe your iPhone, your mobile phone. It is rectangular, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you see that maybe the length and the width may use this golden ratio, right? Okay. Now let's continue. Basic drill. Why did the man say this to the woman? The keywords are A. What are the keywords in A?
Want to have from her.
B.
Not need to take the physics class.
Son, where are you today? I haven't heard of your voice.
Yeah.
Okay, Sơn, Trang, Hải An, and Võ Linh Dan. Okay. Raise your voice. And say keywords are
Take the class with her.
To take the class.
yeah. D.
To know if she
What's leaks?
to know if she's lying.
If she like Miss Brown's lectures.
So, what does the woman say about the professor? A.
Do not like him.
Her friends.
Her friend.
Not she. Okay, her friends do not like him. B.
She's here that is not good.
Yeah, not good. C.
It's great.
Everyone say he's great. And D.
Boring. Actually boring.
Okay, so now listen and write down your answers, please.
Practice with long passages. A. Listen to part of a conversation and answer the questions.
Hi, Dan. What classes are you taking next semester?
Hey, Ashley, I need to take calculus and chemistry classes.
Oh, really? I need to take chemistry too. I am taking chemistry 1B and the lab.
Oh, then let's take the classes together. I am taking the 2 o'clock class. I hope you didn't register for the class yet.
No, I didn't. I will sign up for that one too. I think Tom needs to take that class too. So I will sign up for that class as well.
That's even better. What else are you taking?
I need to take physics.
Physics sounds interesting. I should take that class too. Which professor are you going to take?
I heard that Brown is really good. All my friends who took him said that his lectures are interesting and engaging. They all liked him quite a bit.
Since I won't have time this semester, I will take it next semester. Let me know how your physics class goes.
Sure, I will even tutor you.
1. Why did the man say this to the woman? Let me know how your physics class goes.
Double C, I think.
Did the man say?
Double C.
Double C. Yeah. Let me know. Just say number 1C, so you have the same answers. Because he wants to take the class with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you think. Now number 2.
C.
Who is the professor? Did you catch the name of the professor?
Mr. Brown, right?
Good. And over here. Okay,
Double C.
double C. So number 2 is C as well. Is great. Yeah, that's what you think. Now we will listen and check. Do the gap filling here, please. We have and again.
Practice with long passages. A. Listen to part of a conversation and answer the questions.
Hi, Dan. What classes are you taking next semester?
Hey, Ashley, I need to take calculus and chemistry classes.
The calculus chemistry class.
Yeah, so we have chemistry. That is a subject, right? So the word calculus before that must be another subject, right? What classes are you taking next semester? So we are talking about subjects. Now listen to this again.
And what classes are you taking next semester?
Hey, Ashley, I need to take calculus and chemistry classes.
Calculus and chemistry class.
Can you spell the word calculus?
Calculus máy tính à? Nghe máy tính.
Yeah, something relating to that. Yeah, right. So we have, oh, sorry.
Calculus and
Calculus.
I'm sorry for a spelling mistake here. Double S with class. Okay. Come on. Tớ sẽ học 2 môn này.
Oh, really? I need to take chemistry too. I am taking chemistry 1B and the lab.
Oh, then take the classes together.
The woman says that she's taking chemistry 1B, and then suggested that they will take the class together. Hai đứa chúng mình học cùng nhau đi. Tớ học lúc 2 giờ này.
I'm taking the 2 o'clock class. I hope you didn't register for the class yet.
I hope you
didn't
you hope lot.
register classes.
Now, Tường, can you say the verb again? I hope you didn't.
Sao mình nghe được hay ta?
Nghe âm
Thì nghe
nhiều
nhiều này
không?
quen.
Đó, một cái lời khuyên rất là hay cho lớp mình đúng không? Nghe nhiều thành quen thôi. Now, let's do this again.
Let's take the class together. I am taking the 2 o'clock class. I hope you didn't register for the class yet.
You didn't register for the class.
Yes. Now,
Yes.
what is the verb? Can you make it clearer? Everyone?
Well, you didn't. Không biết viết thì không biết nghĩa đây là gì luôn.
Yeah, all right. So
register for the yeah.
Okay, so the correct word is register. We register for a class. That means we take part in that class. So can you spell the word register, everyone?
Register.
You can type in the meeting chart. Can it? Now, register.
Yes. Sure.
Okay, Đức, Hải An, Ray. You got it right. Register. Register for class. Yeah.
I don't know what it meant.
Đăng ký học thôi. Say, you didn't register for the class yet. Register for a class? Yeah, you are right. It is đăng ký. Đăng ký lớp học này. Register for a class, register for a course. Yeah. And you register for a class. Go. Come on. Tớ đăng ký lớp học lúc 2 giờ đấy. Tớ hy vọng là cậu chưa đăng ký. Để làm gì nhỉ?
Học cùng lớp.
Vào lúc 2 giờ của tớ đi. Okay.
No, I didn't. I will sign up for that one too. I think Tom needs to take that class too. So I will have him sign up for that class as well.
That's even better. What else are you taking?
I need to take physics.
Physics sounds interesting. I should take that class too. Which professor are you going to take?
I heard that Brown is really good.
Yeah, see? I heard that Brown is really good. Someone said that to her.
All my friends who took him said that his lectures are interesting and engaging.
All my friends who take him. Took. Who took him?
Why is it took, not take?
Because it is past. It is a part. It's a part.
They did do a course with him, so they could give the say comment about his lectures, right?
Yeah.
Good. So we have a phrase who took him. And all my friends who took him. See?
They all liked him quite a bit.
Since I won't have time this semester, I will take it next semester. Let me know how your physics class goes.
How your physics class goes.
What is the last word?
Goes.
Goes. Let me know how your physics class goes. Yeah, excellent. Oh, sorry. Excellent. Now, look at this. Since I won't have time this semester, I will take it next semester. Let me know how your physics class goes. So, if the man say, let me know how your physics class goes, what does he mean? Kỳ này tớ không học được, tớ không có thời gian tại vì học nhiều môn rồi đúng không? Và kỳ sau tớ sẽ học. Thế cậu nhớ cho tớ biết là lớp học của cậu như thế nào nhé. So, sorry. Number one. Cậu nhớ cho tớ biết lớp học của cậu như thế nào nhé. You chose C. Vì bạn muốn học cùng với bạn nữ này. Is it possible? The girl is taking the class this semester, but the boy, the man, is taking the class next semester because this semester he has no time to register for the class. So can they take the class together?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, I say it again. They are talking about the... Now, look at this. Cái câu mà bạn nam bạn ấy nhắc lại ấy, là câu let me know how your physics class goes. Đúng không? Và chúng ta cần biết là cái câu này bạn ấy nói để ám chỉ điều gì. Đó, và trước đó thì bạn ấy nói rằng là gì? kỳ này tớ không có thời gian để học đâu, mà kỳ tới tớ sẽ đăng ký môn này. Trong khi đó bạn nữ thì học ở kỳ này rồi. So can they take the class together at the same time?
No.
Semester. Bây giờ mình đăng ký học một môn, xong mình bảo bạn là cậu nhớ nói cho tớ biết xem lớp học của cậu như thế nào nhá. Thế mình nói câu đấy với nó làm gì?
Maybe it's B, right?
Baby or
B, maybe it's B.
baby.
Maybe, right? Yeah.
Because it does not need to take the physics class. If you do not need to do something, so why do you need to know the girls' feelings or the girls' comments about physics class? Right?
A. Yeah, maybe A.
Choose A, B, and C, and I tell you all of them are wrong. So the answer is D.
A, D.
Now,
Really?
explain it to me. Why is it D? That's safe. Now, the answer is D. Tell me why.
Why? I don't know. I do not know.
You do not know. Now, let me explain it to you. Bạn nam kỳ này không học được physics đúng không? Và bạn nữ thì học được physics vào kỳ này. Các bạn của bạn nữ đều nói rằng là thầy Brown sẽ rất là hay.
Yep.
Thế cậu nhớ nói cho tôi biết là các bài học của cậu như thế nào nhé. Nghĩa là sao? Nghĩa là muốn xem cảm nhận của bạn nữ này về thầy Brown, về bài giảng của thầy ra sao, đúng không?
Yep.
Đúng rồi, nhận xét là chính xác Đức, nhưng mà để làm gì? Tại sao bạn ấy lại muốn biết nhận xét về thầy Brown? Các bạn vẫn chưa chú ý vào cái phần lời của bài này. Những cái câu đằng trước, cái câu mà người ta trích lại cho mình nghe. Đấy là gì? I will take it next semester.
Các bạn muốn học thầy Brown.
Chính xác Đức.
Như là anh sẽ đăng ký cái này vào kỳ sau, nên biết là cái này dạy tốt hay không ạ?
Đúng, chính xác. Để xem là có nên học thầy Brown hay là học một thầy khác, đúng không? Vậy thì mới có cái câu là let me know your physics class goal. Và đây người ta nói là why, tại sao mà câu hỏi của mình là như thế, đúng chưa? Cho nên là gì? Cái loại mà understanding the function of what is said is not easy to do. It is not detailed in the listening, but it is what we need to infer. Okay? So, number one, B. Number two, you said C, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's it. Now, this is the summary. I assume that it is a little bit difficult when we look at this flow chart. So let me try this. Listen to me and tell me if I am right, okay? Yeah. We have a girl named Ashley and a man named Dan. Dan is taking a calculus class. And Ashley is taking the chemistry class 1B and the lab as well. And they both, and Dan want Ashley to take his chemistry class. And Tom may join the chemistry class with them as well. So three of them, Ashley, Tom, and Dan, will learn together in this chemistry class. Is it right?
Yeah.
And besides chemistry, Ashley is going to take physics with Mr. Brown as well. Can Dan take Mr. Brown class in this semester?
Yeah.
Now, the question, can Dan take Mr. Brown's physics class in this semester?
No.
No. Okay, that's why he wants Ashley to tell him about her complaints about Mr. Brown's lessons. Okay, it is a bit very difficult. If you look at the arrows like this, it is not as clear as the previous exercise. Okay, so How many correct answers have you got? Look back on your notes and
Can you repeat? I can't hear you.
thank you. Lúc đầu giờ chúng ta có làm một cái note đúng không? Để xem là bài học hôm nay mình có bao nhiêu câu đúng ấy. Thì đến bây giờ được bao nhiêu câu rồi?
No. What happened?
You cannot hear me?
Yeah.
No, you say no. No, I can't. So we say, when I say you cannot hear me, you say no, I can't. Not yes. If you say yes, you mean you can hear me. Can or can't?
Can't.
So we say no.
Sometimes I disconnect. It disconnect.
Can you say it again?
Sometimes it's disconnected.
So maybe your Wi-Fi connection is not strong enough there. So, right. Now let's continue with this one. This is a conversation about a sport. Now, question number 1. What did Victor's statement imply about training when he said this? A. What are keywords?
Small group training and team training.
2. 2 kinds of training. Sentence B.
Small group training only.
Only one kind. C.
Sao?
Not be a small group.
Not be a small group training. That means only there is only
one.
They say that there will not be small group training, so there will be
A personal training.
Maybe personal or maybe team training. So yeah. Okay. Now D.
Individual training.
Number 2. Why is David able to go to summer training? Why? A.
Quit school.
B.
His dad finally let him.
The dad let him do that. C.
His dad changed
Change
family.
the family.
Yeah. D.
His dad agree pay for it.
Yeah, the dad agreed to pay. Okay. Now listen and note down the answers to these questions, please.
B. Listen to part of a conversation and answer the questions. Hello, Victor. This is David. Hi, what's going on? Do you have the summer baseball training schedule? Yeah, I don't know the specifics, but I have a general idea. Why? Can you go to the training? Yeah, my summer plans have changed. My dad rearranged the plan so that I can go to the training. Hey, that's great. Well, then write this down. The training starts on June 30th. You need to bring your uniform and gear, of course. Okay. What is the training schedule like? The first 3 days of the week will cover the fundamental and individual training. The fundamental training will cover the basic skills like throwing, hitting, and relays. And the individual training will cover the position we would like to learn in a smaller group. I see. There will be small group training and team training. That's pretty intense. How are the team games going to be put together? The last 2 days will have the team games and the individual training. I think the 3 sessions will be mixed throughout the training. 1. What did Victor's statement imply about the training when he said this? And the individual training will cover the position we would like to learn in a smaller group.
Mm-hmm.
Can you catch what the man said?
A and D.
That's Tường answer. An, Sơn, Trang, and Đức.
A and D.
A,
Number 1 is A, number 2 is D, right? I think so.
Good for B. Trang, what is your answer?
một là A nhỉ? A. Number one is A.
So you see, the question about the function of what is said is always difficult, right? Because we say what the speaker implies or what can we infer about the speaker's statement. So it is very difficult. That's why sometimes you are confusing. You're confused and you do not know what the answer is. Okay. So just leave it there. We will continue with this. Listen to this again.
B. Listen to part of a conversation and answer the questions. Hello, Victor. This is David. Hi, what's going on? Do you have the summer baseball training schedule? Yeah.
Baseball schedules. Okay.
Baseball schedules.
The summer baseball training schedule.
Do you have the summer baseball training schedule?
The word summer. Okay, so you have the summer baseball training. Rồi, từ trước thêm summer nữa, đồng ý Đức.
The summer baseball training baseball schedule.
You say baseball training, not training baseball, right? Training is the main noun. So baseball is a kind of modifier here, a kind of adjective here to modify the noun training. So we must say baseball training, right? You say something in English, in a noun phrase in English, the primary noun is at the end. Okay, so we say baseball training, an English class, a school gate. Okay, so the main noun is after the adjective. So we have baseball training, not training baseball. Cái lịch trình lịch trình để luyện tập môn bóng rổ vào mùa hè này như thế nào?
Yeah, I don't know the specifics, but I have a general idea.
General idea.
The specifics, but. So the word but here shows us that there is something contradicted to the information previously given to us. So we have specifics, so we are general. Good? Huh?
Why? Can you go to the training? Yeah, my summer plans have changed. My dad rearranged the plan so that I can... Yeah, my summer plans have changed. My dad rearranged the plan so that I...
My dad arranged the plan. Hello, can you hear me?
French. Cái này giúp mình nghĩ đến một cái từ gì gần gần với đó.
Changed. My dad rearranged the plan so that...
Rearrange the plan.
Chúng ta hay nói là sắp xếp một kế hoạch thì mình nói sao in English?
Make a plan.
Make a plan. Agree. Một từ khác.
Arrange a plan.
Arrange a plan. Sắp xếp một kế hoạch. Vậy bây giờ mình sắp xếp lại kế hoạch đấy mình làm sao? Ở tiếng Đức, arrange. Okay, so we have rearranged the plan. Say, bố tôi đã thay đổi kế hoạch rồi.
That I can go to the training. Hey, that's great. Well then, write this down. The training starts on June 30th.
The training starts on June 30th.
Start or starts?
Starts.
Agree.
You need to bring your uniform and gear, of course. Okay. What is the training schedule like? The first 3 days of the week will cover the fundamental and individual training.
Fundamental and individual training.
What do you mean by fundamental?
Em nghe gần quen đấy, không biết tiếng thế là gì luôn đấy.
Here, look at the second, the line after that. You have the word fundamental. Fundamental training.
Simply cơ bản à?
This, yeah, again, to get familiar to the sound of the word fundamental.
The first 3 days of the week will cover the fundamental and individual training.
Đấy, fundamental anh chắc nghe.
The fundamental and individual training. We will listen to find out what fundamental training means. Listen.
The fundamental training will cover the basic skills like throwing, hitting, and relays.
One more time.
Yeah.
The fundamental training will cover the basic skills like throwing, hitting, and relays.
Throwing, hitting, and I don't know.
So, what subject are you talking about? What is the subject they are talking about?
Cover basic skill, right?
But in what kind of sport?
And baseball.
Yeah. Em không nghe rõ tiếng cô ạ. Okay, Đức. Let me try to speak louder. Okay, so they are talking about baseball. So the basic skills in baseball, theo em, trong môn bóng rổ thì chúng ta cần có những kỹ năng cơ bản gì? Mình nhìn thấy người ta chơi bóng rổ rồi đúng không? Vậy thì cái quan trọng nhất phải là làm gì để ghi được bàn nhỉ?
Nhồi ném bóng ạ, through the ball ạ.
Go, đồng ý. Rồi gì nữa? Người ta phải làm sao nhỉ? Người ta phải
qua người ạ.
Rồi gì nữa?
Phải biết cách đập bóng đất để không sai luật ạ.
Chính xác. So get background knowledge. We have catching, throwing, and hitting. Now, one more time, listen to this again.
The individual training. The fundamental training will cover the basic skills like throwing, hitting, and relays.
Throwing, hitting, and
reeling.
And we have, look at this. Throwing, hitting, and relays. Ném này, đánh này, và giữ. Không để không bị cướp mất á. Relays. That's it. So we have the word fundamental, means basic skills. Fundamental. Nghe thì quen lắm rồi. Bây giờ nhớ thêm nghĩa của nó nữa. Đấy, we can use to replace the word basics. The foundation.
And the individual training will cover the position we would like to learn in a smaller group.
3 ngày đầu tiên thì chúng ta sẽ học kỹ năng cơ bản cá nhân này. Kỹ năng cơ bản sẽ dạy chúng ta 3 cái bước chính là throwing, hitting, relays. Và kỹ năng tập cá nhân thì sẽ liên quan đến cái vị trí mà mình muốn học.
I see. There will be small group training and team training. There
will be small group training and team training as well. So there are 2 kinds of training.
It's pretty intense. How are the team games? Small group training and team training. That's pretty intense.
You hear?
That's pretty intense.
That's pretty. Agree. What is the last word? In one course, we have 3 days learning the skills. Giày này như ở chỗ Trang. Mute. Rồi hết rồi đúng không? Ở chỗ Trang hơi ồn nên cô mute bạn ấy. Trong 3 ngày thôi nhá mà mình học cả kỹ năng cơ bản này và học trong nhóm nhỏ nữa, gồm có cả group training and team training. Vậy thì bạn ấy nhận xét gì về cái khóa học này? Nghe này.
There will be small group training and team training. That's pretty intense. How are the team game?
What sounds can you hear?
With put together.
Training and team training. That's pretty intense.
Ở đâu? Put in ra.
Yeah. Intended. No, you have wrong final sound. Intend, it doesn't mean anything here. The phrase is that's pretty. So we need an adjective there, right? Now listen to this again. Intend what?
I see. There will be small group training and team training. That's pretty intense.
What is the final sound?
SE.
Ah, good. Yeah.
SE.
SE when we have intense. Oh, great. Good job. That's pretty intense. Nặng nhờ, có vẻ nặng nhờ, có vẻ chi tiết nhờ. Okay, come on.
How are the team games going to be put together? The last 2 days will have the team games and the individual training. I think the 3 sessions will be mixed throughout the training.
One more time.
Games and the individual training. I think the 3 sessions will be mixed throughout the training.
Put together.
Together. Meaning?
Bị nhập phía trên này còn có một đoạn nữa đúng không? How are the team games being put together? Đồng ý. Thì học nhóm xong, học cá nhân xong thì học cả đồng đội chơi với nhau sẽ như thế nào? Được đưa vào thời điểm nào đúng không? Nào, cuối nào. Mixed together training. Đức, you did a good job. Now everyone.
1. What did Victor's statement imply of how are the team games going to be put together? The last 2 days will have the team games and the individual training. I think the 3 sessions will be mixed throughout the training.
Not mixed another training, but mixed.
Mixed.
Games going to be put together. The last 2 days will have the team games and the individual training. I think the 3 sessions will be mixed throughout the training.
What? Mixed throughout training.
Hai cái loại hình đấy nó sẽ được mixed vào với nhau xuyên suốt cả buổi học này chứ không phải là riêng ra. Ok, vậy là ta đã có cái hình dung về nội dung của cái bài nói chuyện này rồi. Now, let's decide the answer. Number 1. Listen to this. Xem bạn Nam nói gì, Victor nói gì.
1. What did Victor's statement imply about the training when he said this? And the individual training will cover the position we would like to learn in a smaller group.
Nghe được không? Có nhắn lại câu trả lời là A and C. A là there will be small group training and team training. Nào, lại câu này nhá. Nhìn đây này. And the individual training will cover the position we would like to learn in a smaller group. Có 3 ngày để học fundamental skills theo nhóm nhỏ này. Và sau cái việc học cá nhân đấy thì sẽ biết được cái cách là cái vị trí của mình ở trong một nhóm nhỏ ra sao. Sau đó thì mình sẽ học đến team training. Thế thì bạn ấy muốn ám chỉ với mình điều gì? Chỉ có nhóm nhỏ thôi, không có nhóm nhỏ hay chỉ có cá nhân hay cả nhóm và cả đội nữa. A, C or D? Can you finalize your answers?
Như là A.
Sơn đang xem cái gì à? Hay là đang nghe cô giảng đấy?
Đang nghe cô.
Ok. Rồi, chúng ta thấy là có 2 loại hình ở trong đấy đúng không? So the answer is A, not C. C là không có nhóm nhỏ, mà rõ ràng bạn ấy nói là gì, học kỹ năng cá nhân là trong nhóm nhỏ mà. Okay. Number 2. C. Agree with you. That is C. So you see that number one is to test our understanding of the function of what is said. So it is quite difficult to figure out what the answer is. And B, as you see here, it is a question about a specific idea, a specific detail in the talk. He changed the family plan for someone. So B, number two is easier for us to answer. And
Number
number
two is
okay.
C.
Right. Yeah, C, agree.
Right.
Cô đang muốn nói với chúng ta là gì?
Ôi ôi.
Ở đâu ồn á. Có hai cái loại hình câu hỏi là câu hỏi cho một chi tiết.
Gì thế?
Có hai cái loại hình câu hỏi mà chúng ta gặp trong bài, đấy là câu hỏi về gì? Tác giả người nói chuyện muốn imply điều gì, tức là the function of what is said. Và loại thứ hai là một chi tiết ở trong bài. Thì chúng ta thấy nếu người ta hỏi về một chi tiết cụ thể thì ta nghe và ta trả lời được luôn, đúng không? Còn cái loại câu hỏi số 1 này thì ta phải liên hệ với cả những câu khác xung quanh bài nữa. Và đôi khi phải liên hệ với cả bài xem là thế sau cái cuộc nói chuyện đấy thì cái cuối cùng chốt lại là gì. Cho nên cái loại này là cái loại khó ở trong bài thi của chúng ta. Vì vậy các bạn chịu khó luyện thêm ở nhà thật là nhiều cho cô nhé. Understanding the function of what is said. Quite difficult. Now, let's look at this. This is not difficult. Okay with you. This is the summary of the talk. We are talking about a summer baseball training. Starts, bring, weekly training schedule. You learn team games, fundamentals, which are basic skills, and individual. That means the position training and small group. Now, can any one of you give me a summary to the conversation we've listened to using the clue? Son, can you?
Dạ.
Let's try.
Dạ. Baseball là
So this is the topic of the conversation, right? So can you make a sentence with this? The conversation is about
Baseball, bóng bàn.
bóng bàn à? Baseball.
dạ.
Hình như lúc nãy cô nói nhầm với chúng mình là bóng rổ ha. Basketball, đây là baseball. I'm sorry. Bây giờ cô mường tượng lại hình như đã từng nói cái từ bóng rổ. Okay, we have the conversation is about a summer
Baseball training. Now, tell me the information about the training. This training starts on June 30th.
The 30th, yeah. And?
The member should bring uniform and gear.
When?
When go to baseball training.
Yes, when going or when attending the baseball training. Okay, come on.
In the week, there's 3 times in the summer baseball training weekly.
So the schedule for the baseball training every week will be
and fundamentals and the individual.
Fundamentals. In fundamentals,
Three kind. In fundamental, they have three basic skills: is throwing, hitting, release.
And
In individual, we're training in a small group.
we train about the position in a small group. Okay, good job. That's what we have listened to. Are you tired now? I think we ran out of time. Today we learned without the break time, so I think we can start the lesson. And there will be some more exercises for you to do. And I would like you to practice this kind of exercise very, carefully at home. Because some students in class 402 told me that she could listen to what the speaker said, but she couldn't find out the correct answer. I would like you to practice listening to this very carefully. Note down and next.
Em không nghe gì cô ơi.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Nó bị giật cô ơi.
Hết giờ.
Từ bé cô, từ con nó bé nó bị loãng loãng ấy.
Tại vì kiểu bạn ồn để cô mute hết, cô dặn dò nha. Some students from class 401 told me that she could hear what the speaker said, but she couldn't find out what the correct answers were. So it is really hard for this type of exercise. That's why I would like you to practice listening to this very carefully at home. And next time we will check the answers together. And we will analyze why this is the answer, why that is not the answer. Okay? Everyone, hear me?
Okay.
Okay, that's
Yes.
it. So, go to the assignment on Microsoft Teams. I want to assign you something to do at home, okay? Go to the assignment part, assignment section. Let me show you on my screen here. You see. Lớp mình lần trước là không phát hiện ra là cô giao bài tập ở đâu. Bây giờ chúng ta nhìn lên đây nha. Mình có phần assignment này. Em cô sẽ giao bài ở trong này, xong mình làm và mình trả bài ở đây luôn. Được chưa? Và có phần
em không có assignment cô.
Bây giờ cô mới giao mà. Trong này có book and CD. Chúng ta có CD của bài 3, 4 chúng ta đang học này, trong tuần 3 và 4. Book ở đây. Okay, in case you want to do the exercise again, you can go to Files, open your book, and play the CD to choose the answers. Practice listening at home, okay? So, there are two things to do today. One assignment and the homework. Is it clear to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, goodbye for now. See you next
Bye teacher.
Yeah.
Bye teacher.
Bye teacher.
Sayonara.
Bye các bạn.
Sayonara.
Thì mày nói tiếng Nhật tao đánh chết trời.
Khoa thành vào đó.
Chào nha.